3 and pull, 1, 2, 3 and press, 1, 2, 3 and pull, 1, 2, and 3. Good. And extend the leg. Always remember, every time you pull, you want to press without losing that distance that you just gained. So straight leg and pressing, 1, 2, 3 and pull, 1, 2, 3 and press, 1, 2, 3 and pull, 1, 2, 3 and press, 1, 2, 3 and pull, 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. For the next exercise, we are facing the wall. We're going to take the right leg, place it on the wall. We have the left leg turned out. The left leg is going to be turned out the same way as you would use it once you perform the target skill. Some people will have it at 90 degrees to the side. Some people will have more turnout. So from here, the hips go into the wall and the body is leaning away, stretching the supporting leg. And come back. 4 more. Lean away, hips in, and come back. 3 more. Lean away, hips in, and come back. And lean away, and come back. And lean away, and come back. One more time, hips in, body leaning away, stretching the supporting leg, and coming back to the vertical. Good. And let's switch sides. Doing the same thing on the other side. 1 foot on the wall, the knees bend, and from here, hips moving into the wall as the torso is moving away. Good, and coming back. And again, going as deep as possible into the supporting hip, and come back. 3 more times. Lean away, stretching the supporting leg, and come back. And 2 more times. Hips into the wall, body away, and come back. And 1 more time. Body away, hips into the wall, stretching, and coming back. Excellent. For the next exercise, we have one hand on the block. We'll lean over to the side. Now, once we're in this position, we're always going to perform a posterior tilt. In other words, you want your tailbone forward, you want the top of your pelvis to go back. Now, with that tilt, first we move the hips forward as we perform the tilt. As we come back to the straight line, we go over more. And then we're going to reverse that. We're still going to do the same tilt as we move back. We still tilt here. Now we want to open the back. And then as we come back from the tilt to straight line, we'll lean over more to the side again. Now we are in kneeling position, and from here, the right hand goes on the floor. We're going to thrust the hips forward with a posterior tilt, come back, lean more to the side. Hips go back with a posterior tilt, come back and to the side. And forward, come back to the side, and back, come back to the side. One more time, forward and to the side, back, come back to the center line, and to the side. Excellent. Let's do the same thing. Going to the left. Right arm up, left hand on the floor, hips forward, back to the center line, lean to the side. Hips back, come back to the center line, flex to the side. Hips forward, come back, flex to the side. Hips back, come back, flex to the side. Hips forward, come back to the center line, flex to the side. And hips back, come back to the center line, and flex to the side. Good. For this exercise, we'll step out to the side. Our target is to drop the hips straight down. Our leverage is to rotate. Here, as we rotate, we don't want so much to move from the shoulders, we want to move from the hip. As we move from the hip, we want this knee to move a little bit out to the side. So we're going to the leverage. As we're coming back from the leverage, we go deeper into the target. Moving the left hip in, coming back deeper into the target. Same thing on the other side. Here we rotate the pelvis. As we're coming back, that creates a space for the hip to drop. Rotate the pelvis, coming back, create a space for the hip to drop. Remember, our leverage goes in and back out. However, our target keeps going down. We never want the target to come up. So leverage, target lower. Leverage, target lower. Here we're going to go into the lunge position. And once we're here, we're going to rotate the rear hip into the floor, come back, drop both hips down. Rotate, come back, drop both hips down. One more time. Rotate, come back, drop both hips down. Excellent. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Stepping forward with the other leg. Good. And from here, rotating the rear hip down, come back, drop both hips. Rotate, come back, drop, rotate, come back, and drop again. Good. For this exercise, we are in an open front split. Open front split implies that we have the body turned. We're not having the chest forward. We have the rear kneecap not into the floor, but to the side. The inside of the rear foot is on the floor, not the instep. So once we're in this position, we're going to lean. Once we lean, we're going to grab the toes. Inhale, pull the toes. Exhale, bring the body forward. You want the body to go forward and not down. Head is reaching to the foot. Inhale, pull the toes. Exhale, go forward. Leverage is to inhale and pull the toes. Create space, bring the heel back down. Exhale, and go forward with the body. Now we are in open front split, and from here we're going to lean forward toward the front leg. We're going to grab the toes. Once we're here, we're going to inhale, pull the toes up, exhale, and lean deeper. One more time. Inhale, pull the toes up, exhale, lean deeper. You're aiming your head to your foot. One more time. Pull the toes, exhale, and lean deeper. Excellent. Let's switch sides. Do the same thing with the opposite side. Open front split. Make sure that you have a mastery of the open front split before doing this exercise. Here, leaning forward. Pulling on the toes as we inhale. Let the toes go and leaning deeper. Pull the toes, let them go and go deeper. One more time. Pull the toes, let them go and lean in deeper. Good. For the next exercise, we are kneeling and we're facing the wall. We're going to turn one leg out and we're going to work on that leg because this is more difficult than doing this on the back. We're going to be alternating legs. So here, right leg is out, placing the hand on top of the right knee, lifting and pressing the leg down. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, and press. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. And let's bring the leg down. Left leg turned out, right knee on the floor. And lifting the left leg and pressing down. 1, 2, 3, and lifting higher. 1, 2, 3, pressing down. 1, 2, 3, lifting higher. 1, 2, 3, and pressing. 1, 2, 3, and lifting. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Left leg down. Right leg turning out. Now we're going to lift the leg at a 90-degree angle at the knee, trying to maintain that right angle at the knee. Lifting the leg, hand on the knee, pressing. 1, 2, 3, lifting. 1, 2, 3, pressing. 1, 2, 3, lifting. 1, 2, 3, pressing. 1, 2, 3, and lifting. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Good. Right knee down. Left knee up. Same thing on the left side. Leg up, pressing. 1, 2, 3, pulling. 1, 2, 3, pressing, 1, 2, 3, pulling, 1, 2, 3, and pressing, 1, 2, 3, and pulling, 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. And switching again. Right leg is straight out to the side. And from here, lifting the right leg, pressing down, 1, 2, 3, lifting, 1, 2, 3, pressing, 1, 2, 3, lifting, 1, 2, 3, and pressing, 1, 2, 3, and lifting, 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. And the same thing on the other side, left leg straight out to the side, lifting and pressing, 1, 2, 3, and lifting higher, 1, 2, 3, pressing, 1, 2, 3, lifting higher, 1, 2, 3, pressing, 1, 2, 3, and lifting as high as possible, 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Now we're going to turn the left foot out to the side. Right leg is straight, placing it on the wall. How high you place it depends on your flexibility level. Here we want to be sideways to the right leg. And from here, we're going to flex the right knee slightly, leaning into the wall. The body is moving away, hips are into the wall. And coming back. And hips into the wall, body leaning away, and coming back. And hips into the wall, body leaning away, and coming back. 2 more times. Hips into the wall, body leaning away, and body vertical. And hips into the wall, and body vertical again. Excellent. And let's switch sides. Same thing on the opposite side, right leg turned out, left foot on the wall, body is sideways. And from here, starting with the vertical torso, torso leaning away, hips going into the wall, torso coming back, hips away from the wall. Hips into the wall, torso is leaning away, and coming back to vertical. 3 more. Hips into the wall, body leaning away and back to vertical. And leaning away, driving the hips into the wall and back. And 1 more time, hips into the wall, driving the body away, bending the knee and coming back. Excellent. Now for the second round, we're going to do 2 leverages followed by 2 targets. And we're going to do that for 3 repetitions. If you feel like you need to do more, you can do 5 repetitions or even 8 repetitions of 2 leverages and 2 targets. So here, left arm comes up, right hand on the floor, and leverage forward, 1 and 2, come back and to the side, 1 and 2, leverage back, 1 and 2, come back to the side, 1 and 2, forward, 1, 2, to the side, 1, 2. Back, 1, 2, to the side, 1, 2, forward, 1, 2, to the side, 1, 2, and back, 1, 2, and to the side, 1, 2. Excellent. Let's do the same thing. Going to the left, left hand on the floor, right arm up, and from here, hips forward, 1, 2, come back to the center line to the side, 1, 2. Hips back, 1, 2, center line to the side, 1, 2. Forward, 1, 2, center line to the side, 1, 2. Back, 1, 2, center line, 1, 2. Forward, 1, 2, center line to the side, 1, 2, and back, 1, 2. Back to the center and to the side, 1 and 2. Good. Now we're going to do 2 leverages and 2 targets. We're going to do it again for 3 repetitions. Ready, and rotating in, 1 and 2, coming back, dropping, 1 and 2, rotating, 1 and 2, coming back, dropping, 1 and 2, rotating, 1 and 2, dropping, 1 and 2. Excellent. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Stepping with the other leg. And rotating, ready, and 1 and 2, dropping, 1 and 2. Rotating 1 and 2, dropping 1 and 2. Rotating 1 and 2 and dropping 1 and 2. Good. For the second round, we're going to do 5 leverages and 5 targets for 5 repetitions. So here we lean forward and pull the toes down and forward. 1. Pull the toes, let go, forward 2. Pull the toes, let go, forward 3. Pull the toes, let go, forward 4. Pull the toes, let go, forward 5. One more time. Pull the toes, let go, and reach the head to the foot. Good. Let's switch sides and do the same thing on the other side. Other leg is back. We are in open front split, and from here leaning forward. Ready? Inhale, pull the toes. Exhale, body goes forward. Inhale, pull. Exhale, body forward. Inhale, pull. Exhale, forward. Inhale, dorsiflex again. Let go and forward. One more time. Inhale, pull. Let go and go forward. Good. Here in standing position, we turn the left leg out to the side. Right toes forward. Right shoulder forward. Lifting the right knee. Holding it. And from here, keeping the knee as high as possible. Leaning the hips forward. The body is leaning back. Holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to vertical. And let's do it one more time. Leaning back, hips forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to vertical. Excellent. And let's switch sides. Left toes forward, left shoulder forward. Lifting the left knee on the side of the body. Holding and leaning back as the hips go forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Coming back to vertical. And one more time. Hips forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back to vertical. Excellent. Once you become comfortable with step 1 and step 2, now we can go into the final skill. So here we turn the right leg out, lifting the knee, getting a hold of the toes, the heel or the foot, and extend the leg up. And holding the balance. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring the leg back down. Excellent. And left toes turned out. Once again, getting the hold of the foot, ankle, or toes, and extending up and holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Excellent. Now we're going to conclude the routine with the relaxed stretches. From here, we're going to pull one knee into the chest, get a hold of the foot with the opposite hand, rotate the leg out, and pull the leg into the body. And we're going to hold the stretch. Make sure that you have a good external rotation of the hip. Breathing, relaxing. Excellent. And let's let go. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Pull the leg in, rotating it, and holding that stretch. Excellent. We hold each position for 15 to 30 seconds. We do everything one time. If you feel like you need to do 2 or 3, you can do 2 or 3 attempts. Excellent. And let's let leg go. And now we're going to stretch the inner hamstrings. This time we're going to do it on the side of the body, not on the back. So let's turn over, stand on the side. One leg comes over and pull the leg over the head as much as possible. Holding the stretch, good. Breathing, relaxing. Excellent. And let the leg go. Turning over on the opposite side. Same thing on the other side. Leg comes over, lying down on the side, and pulling and holding the stretch. Breathing, relaxing, feeling where the restriction is, and breathing into that area. Here we do the relaxed stretches at the end of the routine. Excellent. And now we're going to let that leg go. We're going to do the straddle, and we're going to oversplit on the straddle. So here we're going to take one block and place it under one of the feet. Placing the foot on the block, hands are in front. And from there, we're going to bring the body forward, elevate the hips slightly. Breathing, relaxing. Every time we exhale, we try to get the hips to come down just a little bit lower. Inhale. As we exhale, we want the hips to come down a little bit lower. And we hold that for 3 to 5 breaths. You can work on it and do it multiple times if you feel like you need it. Good. For the next exercise, we're in standing position. Feet are slightly wider than the shoulders. Right arm comes up, leaning squarely to the left, stretching the right side of the body, holding that position, breathing, relaxing, holding it for 15 to 30 seconds. Good. And slowly coming back up. Left arm comes up and leaning to the right. We want to go directly to the right. We do not want to twist or turn. And holding that position, breathing, relaxing. Excellent. And slowly coming up. Now we're going into the hip flexors, lunging forward with one leg, dropping the knee on the floor. We want the back knee to be as far back as possible. If you feel the stretch, stay in this position. If you feel like you need a little bit more, you can lift the body a little bit higher and holding the stretch. Once again, breathing, relaxing. You want the stretches to help you to relax and come down at the end of the routine, and of course relax the muscles and drive the waist out of the muscle. And let's switch sides. The other leg comes forward. Good. And holding the stretch on the other side. Ideally here we do not want the rear leg turned out. We want the knee into the floor. Good. And if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, you would lift the body up. Breathing, relaxing. Excellent. Good, and from there, let's lie down flat on the stomach. Shoulders over the hands. Elbows are tight in, shoulders are down away from the ears. And as we inhale, we'll lift up. And stretch back, keeping the shoulders as far down as we can, away from the ears. Good. And holding the stretch. Excellent. And whenever you're ready, exhale. Bring the body down and pull the buttocks toward the heels into the baby pose position. Excellent. And this concludes the routine.